Choosing a technical and managerial tool set is an important part of the design phase and one that Agile developers should be in on. This can be anything from project management and version control software to third-party development libraries and really anything in between. Although flexible, iterative and focused on working software over documentation and processes. Agile projects still need management tools. I've included this brief discussion because it's so easy to misconstrue Agile development as a somewhat loose and fly by the seat of your pants methodology. It's important to understand that this is not the case. That being said, here are some things to consider. What is the best management tool and why? The why here is very important, especially in Agile. Don't choose a tool without a clear need. Especially, don't choose one based on its price tag. Will there be a lead time necessary for the developers on your team to learn them? For Agile project tracking, I'd recommend starting with something simple and possibly free, like Pivotal Tracker, Trello, or Airtable. These are basic Kanban boards that you can create user stories, backlogs, and sprints on, without having to train your team on complex software. They also happen to have a lot of secondary features, custom tailored to Agile management. If you end up needing something more powerful, go ahead and make the jump to Jira or Handsoft. Just remember that if you can make it work with a simple solution, do so. This leads us into a common problem that we've all probably dealt with of one time or another. Do we use a third-party library for some needed functionality? Or do we implement it ourselves? For these decisions, you'll have to figure out how big your application is allowed to be for whatever platform you're submitting to. And more importantly, how much you want to bloat it with external tools. In terms of Agile development, you'll want to compare how much of a learning curve comes with any given third-party tool or library, and how that will affect your development sprints. You'll also want to consider the cost and maintenance of keeping up with these third-party libraries once they're integrated into your project. Having said that, third-party libraries are a great way to keep those sprints moving at a good clip. It's all a game of cost versus gain.